Hey guys, so today I decided I would film a moving out of home, going to uni type video. I got requested by a few people who really wanted to see this because they were moving out of home currently or are thinking about doing it, and I know I have a lot of younger viewers, so hopefully this video will help you guys when you finally decide to move out of home. And yeah, so a bit of background, I guess. I've lived out of home for 2 years now, so a fair while. I moved out when I was 18 to move down to Melbourne to go to uni, and first year I lived on campus, so I wasn't as bad, but this year I moved into a house, which is when, you know, stuff starts getting real and you have to pay for a lot of stuff like furniture and all of that. Hopefully I don't scare you guys too much. It really is like the funnest thing ever. I couldn't even imagine still living at home right now. I love being independent and having my freedom and stuff like that, so, you know, hopefully I can help you guys out and not scare you off too much. So I wrote down dot points on my phone. I think there's a lot of things you need to remember when moving out of home. Like, you don't realize how much you actually need because your parents have always had it there for you. Furniture wise, you need to remember to buy like even just a kettle or a toaster, you know, a fridge, a washing machine, towels, tea towels, a bin, bedding. Like, it's very like annoying when you first move into a house because there is so much that you need to remember. Roam around your house and write down things that you will clearly need for your house, like a desk, obviously a bed, something to put your clothes in, like a bedside table. I don't know, it's just, there are a lot of things you need to remember, and there's plenty of small things: dishwashing liquid, washing powder, like hand soap, toilet paper. Like, there's actually so much you need to remember, and you don't think about it when you think about moving out of home. So yeah, I would suggest just getting a notepad and writing down everything you think you'll need to buy, so that way you can go to the supermarket or Kmart is my best friend, and buy all this stuff. I think the number one thing you need to remember when moving out is that you need to have enough money to move out. Like, even if you're renting a house, rent could be anywhere between, like, I don't know, $300 to nearly $1,000 a month, depending on where you live. But you have to get like an internet company, an electricity company, a gas company, a water company. If you have a phone bill to pay, rent to pay, stuff like that. Make sure you're independent enough to kind of be able to find good deals, because you don't want to be paying over a price that you should, I guess you could say. You just kind of have to be a bit more mature when you live out of home. I'm quite immature because I don't want to grow up. I just want to be a kid forever. It definitely pushed me into like becoming an adult, because I moved out when I was 18. I was still like just a little kid. But now I guess I could say I'm an adult, even though I'm very childish. Also, I think rent, bills, like your phone bill, stuff like that, you should get a calendar and a diary. So the diary can say like how much this will cost, and like you can kind of work out your income with however much rent costs, so you know how much extra money you have, because you don't want to overspend, and then when your rent's due or when your bills are due, you don't have any money. So I would definitely suggest getting a diary, because that's what I did, to just check on your money and make sure you don't overspend. And as for the calendar, there are so many dates. There's internet due, gas due, electricity, water, rent. There's also like bins to be put out if you've never even thought about that. So you definitely need a calendar to remind yourself of when that is due. Especially for electricity, you can get a lot of early bird discounts, and if you pay like a week before they ask you to, you could get like $30 off your bill, which is awesome. Definitely get a calendar and a diary, I would suggest. The one thing I love about moving out of home, and the one thing I want to tell you guys, is that it is so amazing having your own freedom and independence. I have been working since I was 13, so my parents have kind of made me pay for a lot of things since I've been working, which is, I used to think was annoying, but like, it's good now that I moved out of home, because I was already used to paying for my own things. So paying for my groceries and my rent and stuff doesn't really bother me, because I've always been used to it. But if you're kind of used to your parents handing everything to you, and then you move out and have to pay for everything, you might be in a bit of a pickle, because you wouldn't be very independent with your money, and you wouldn't know how to save and all of that. Yeah, you should definitely be an independent person before thinking about moving out of home, because otherwise it may not be as enjoyable as you think. Freedom is amazing, guys. Like, I can't even. You can do whatever you want. Like, you have your own house. You can have as many friends over as you want, whatever you want. You can have people stay over the night, doesn't matter what day it is. You can eat whatever you want, that is the best thing ever. But that's also why I gained so much weight in the past 2 years. You can do whatever you want. You can stay up late, you can go to bed early, you can have pizza every night for dinner if you like. It's really up to you, and it's so fun just living at a home. And of course you miss your parents. I get homesick a lot and I miss my family and my friends, but I don't know, it's just a great experience. And especially while you're young, people that move out when they're like 25 or something, they don't get to experience what I got to experience, I guess, moving out when I was 18. Like, I was still a kid and it made me grow up. If you're 25, then you're probably already mature enough to like buy a house and stuff like that. If any of you guys are moving out soon, then you will love it. Like, I wouldn't even worry if I was you. I didn't even worry. I was so excited. So you should just focus on being excited and meeting new people and just the freedom. And yeah, I hope this video helped. I didn't really know what else to say, I guess. Just get a diary, get a calendar, make sure you have money when you move into a house, and make sure you write down a list of things that you'll need, because there is a crap ton of things that you actually need to move into a house. So you want to make sure that you have all of that when you move in. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I don't know if it was that helpful, but I really do hope it was. And leave any comments below if you have any more future questions or anything like that, and I will get back to you. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!